Hello everyone, in this video I will show you some best new multiplayer games for Android. Before we start this video, subscribe to your channel and press the bell icon for more videos. The first game on this list is Adventure Quest 3D. Adventure Quest 3D is one of the newer multiplayer games on mobile. It's an MMORPG. It features most of the stuff that you'd expect. There are tons of quests to do, various classes, raid bosses, dungeons, and there is even some crafting. What makes this one stand out is that it has complete cross-platform support. You can play it on mobile or on the PC if you prefer. There are chats, raids, and even PvP that you can play with other people. There have been a few hiccups since its release. However, it's a solid option overall. Next up we have ASphalt 9 Legends. ASphalt 9 Legends is the latest game in Gameloft's popular arcade racing franchise. It plays very much like older iterations. You unlock various cars, race against AI or human players, and compete in various types of events. The online multiplayer is above average. Matches are generally quick and you can race with any of your vehicles. The non-PvP content is vast. You can spend a lot of time playing this game before you reach the end. Plus, the graphics are actually pretty good and the mechanics are simple. Some complain that the mechanics are a little too simple, but this is an arcade game. ASphalt 8, Airborne and ASphalt Extreme are also excellent arcade racing choices from Gameloft. Number 3 we have Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is one of the newer multiplayer games on the list. It's also surprisingly good. It's an online FPS game with a variety of multiplayer modes. That includes classic Call of Duty deathmatches as well as a 100-person battle royale mode similar to PUBG and Fortnite. The game also features some mild gacha elements as you collect famous people from the game series and customize them with various weapon and gear skins. There are a few bugs here and there, but these should get ironed out over time. Number 4 game is Critical Ops. Critical Ops is a first-person shooter. The premise is fairly traditional. There is a bunch of terrorist threats. Your job is to wipe them out. Alternatively, you can play as terrorists and wreak as much havoc as possible. It features multiplayer combat similar to other FPS games. However, unlike them, this game has no in-app purchases that can affect gameplay. You can buy customizations for your gear and character and that's it. It's one of the better multiplayer games for those who just want to compete with skill. Modern Combat 5 is an older online multiplayer shooter, but it's also really good if Critical Ops just isn't doing it for you. The 5th game on this list is Crossy Road. Crossy Road is an arcade platformer. Your goal is to cross various roads and streams without dying. Your goal is to make it as long as possible. It features a variety of playable characters and a local multiplayer mode. You and your friends can connect to a Wi-Fi network and then play together in a created game. It supports 2 to 4 players. It's not the most robust multiplayer ever. However, it is family-friendly and a fun way to kill some time. It's definitely one of the better local multiplayer games. Next up we have Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a card dueling game. Your goal is to build a deck with various cards and then duel other players online. There is an option to test your decks against computer-controlled AI players. However, the meat and potatoes of the game are when you're facing real players online. It has support for both mobile and PC. All you have to do is make a Battle.net account and you can switch back and forth at will. The game is among the oldest multiplayer games on the list, but it's still quite popular and the game's balance is actually not half bad. Next up we have SuperCell games. SuperCell developed some of the most popular multiplayer games in recent memory. Their biggest hits include Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, and Boom Beach. Clash of Clans and Boom Beach are strategy games. Players build up bases and armies and fight each other for resources. Clash Royale is a card dueling game similar to Hearthstone. Each game has tons of active players. That means it's not difficult to find people to play with. Their latest game is Brawl Stars, a mix between a MOBA and Battle Royale game. They're not perfect, though, and they change the game balance fairly frequently. As long as you don't mind that, these games provide decent experiences. 8th game on this list is Unkilled. Unkilled is a first-person shooter where you hunt down zombies. It's a mission-based game with over 150 missions currently available and growing. You'll also have weapons to collect and upgrade, various bosses to take down, and more. The online multiplayer mode is a newer addition, but still pretty good. You can fight people in traditional PvP matchmaking. Additionally, you can build an army of zombies and attack the bases of other players. It's kind of like Killshot Virus and Clash of Clans blended together. The mechanics and graphics are far above average as well. Number 9 we have Vainglory. Vainglory is arguably the best MOBA on mobile. For those unfamiliar with MOBAs, your goal is to join forces with 2 other players and try to take the base of the other team. You'll have a whole battlefield to play with, power-ups to obtain, and it does require quite a bit of strategy to succeed. MOBAs are fairly common and popular in the esports ring, and Vainglory is no different. There are over 30 characters to unlock, a variety of game modes to play, and tons of social elements. Or you can just play with bots if you want to. The decision is yours. The last game on this list is Zynga. Zynga has developed several really good multiplayer games. They include Words with Friends, Draw Something, Chess with Friends, Gems with Friends, Crosswords with Friends, and their latest game, Words with Friends 2. Each game lets you pair with a friend or stranger online in competitive play. They aren't very complex games. However, they are family-friendly, easy to get into, and simple to play. All the games allow you to log into Facebook to find friends more easily. They're not perfect, but they're kid-friendly, easy, and fun to play with friends or relatives. So that's it guys, this is the list of best new Android multiplayer games. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to your channel Games Down for more gaming videos.